Today on Morning Joe, they discussed Hillary Clinton's interview yesterday, in which she listed off a ton of excuses as being the reason why she lost. Never mind the fact she argued with her campaign managers every day and her organizational process was a total mess. If you remember, right before the election, 56% of the American public felt as though she should have been indicted for bleaching and dismantling her server. The bottom line is, there was a ton of reasons why she didn't get elected, and after reading the book Shattered, it is a good thing she wasn't, because our country would be in a total mess right now.
It wasn't a perfect campaign. There is no such thing. But I was on the way to winning until the combination of Jim Comey's letter on October 28th and Russian WikiLeaks raised doubts in the minds of people who were inclined to vote for me but got scared off. If the election had been on October 27th, I'd be your president. Within an hour or two of the Hollywood Access tape being made public, the Russian theft of John Podesta's emails hit WikiLeaks. What a coincidence. So, I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. So, did we make mistakes? Of course we did. Did I make mistakes? Oh my gosh, yes, you know, you'll read my confession and my request for absolution. But the reason why I believe we lost were the intervening events in the last 10 days.
All right, so who's going to say it on the set? Who's going to say it? Anybody?
Don't make me say it.
I'm not going to make you say it. Anybody going to say it? That was pathetic. I'll say it. I let me go out. I'll get killed. Everybody I've talked to, Democrats, independents, Republicans alike in the meeting said that was pathetic. You know, the I will take blame was a throwaway line. Here's a woman that I have said for years I want my daughter to emulate for her toughness and her grittiness and her perseverance. I've never seen anybody in public life as tough as Hillary Rodham Clinton. Never.
Maybe.
And I want my daughter to see that and understand that when you get knocked down, you keep getting up. Hillary Clinton's done that more than anybody I've ever seen, not just in American politics, but in American life. And she is to be admired for that. This, though, sadly, and I'll just throw it out on tab because I know nobody probably wants to say this. This is a trait I don't want anybody that I know to care. The fact that the entire campaign team, the Democratic Party, everybody connected with her, everybody in American politics understands Comey played a major role, and so did Putin, and so did a lot of things. But at the end of the day, the buck stops at the top with somebody who ran, if you read Shattered, and I know you've read it, I've read it, you've read it. It was a pathetic campaign. It was a horrific campaign. And it actually, at the end of Shattered, I came to the conclusion that you came to, which is, my God, if she had actually won, what would this administration look like?
It's also the fact that she is so strongly saying this now. I mean, so many months after the election, it shows that this arrogance and this sense that this was a coronation was so ingrained in her that she still can't believe it today.
Right.
And
I get that, but she shouldn't go do that. That may linger for a while.
You should be worried about your election until literally the last vote is cast, and you should not think
What did you say, Miko, 3 weeks out?
I said it was an arrogant campaign.
And you said they should get off their high horse.
I said get off your high horse, simmer down. This campaign is arrogant and still doesn't have a message.